Well, there's one version of the song by Elvis Presley you're not going to hear anymore. Hi, my name's Phil Yale. This video is being recorded and released in advance of the July 4th celebration. You know, the 250th. It's a big deal. 250 years. Of course, that's the celebration of the uh, proclamation of our independence. You know, colonies didn't win their independence from Great Britain until 1783, something like that. Hey, but this is not a, this is supposed to be a music channel, isn't it? Not a history one. Anyway, I was thinking about as we approach the holidays, songs, songs to celebrate, songs that I like that I listen to that in some way, shape, matter, or form expresses my love for this country. And I went back when I was just a wee youngin', and probably like many of you, my parents were, they grew up during the Great Depression. Their lives forever shaped by World War II, and um, it seems to me "Stars and Stripes Forever" was a song that was kind of popular back in the 50s, 60s ish. uh, Pete Smith's "God Bless America." I've got a very hazy memory that my dad kind of liked that song. Um, my siblings will correct me if I'm not right on that. As I got a little bit older and we get into the 70s, there was a song called The Battle Hymn of the Republic. Now, this was a song that was actually written back during the Civil War. And Elvis had a performance of that was very popular. He had recorded it in 71, I think, and it's part of what's called the American Trilogy. You may not be familiar with it because it's not played anymore. Why? Well, it's a trilogy. The first song is Dixie. The second is the Battle Hymn Republic. And the third is All My Trials. And because of the song Dixie, it's just not, it's pretty much completely vanished from playlist. I still like the song. I still like Elvis's version of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Then there's this song called This Land Is Your Land. Uh, that was a song that was originally recorded in the 30s by Woody Guthrie. It was actually an answer song to Kate Smith's God Bless America. Um, but still, it's a love of country. It's a love of the America. It's a love of America, and it became popular in the 80s. Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen's one that drew attention to that song. I often wondered what my dad would think of that song, and unfortunately, he passed away before I could ask him. Now let's move forward to today. There's one song by far. Of course, there's the Star-Spangled Banner. Can't forget that. It was almost too obvious that that's why I didn't initially mention it. But there's one song called America the Beautiful, especially the rendition by Ray Charles. Prior to doing this recording, I listened to that version for the thousandth time, and in some ways, it seems like I just heard it for the first time. And as the days continue to lead up to July the 4th, and even afterwards, I'll continue to listen to that song. To me, that is my favorite song for the love of America that I have. I know I've only listed a couple. I'm curious what your favorite Love of America songs are. Would you please, would you please share them in the comments? I look forward to hearing from you. My name is Phil Yale. This video is unedited. This is unfiltered. I hope you come back and join us again.